Hey world. Okay, so I'm tuning in today um, to basically give my thoughts on what's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins case. Basically, I'm not fixing to flood my YouTube video with, or my post with a whole bunch of accusations and assumptions and everything, because there's enough of that going on right now. Um, I'm basically just going to give my thoughts on it. There's enough versions of the edited video. There's enough. Um, like I said, there's too many accusations going around. The only people that know what happened is the people that were there. So we can't talk shit about the mom. We can't talk shit about the friends. We can't. I mean, we can say whatever we want to say, But at the end of the day, don't nobody know what happened. Right now, the thing people need to be focusing on is basically staying prayed up. I know that as a parent of kids, ranging from the age of 18 all the way down to 11, don't be scared to check your kids, y'all. Like, check them, find out where they're going, make them call you, make them text you, make them check in with your ass if they're not around you. You can't trust everything. I don't really care about how great you think your kid is. You never know what's going on right now. The world is evil, y'all. The devil is working, and people don't understand that. Like, if you don't stay prayed up and you don't teach your kids, to make the right decisions and stuff like that, they'll go behind your back and they'll do this and that. You got to teach your kids not to mix themselves in with the wrong type of people, basically. And of course, like, there's always a lesson learned. This is a very tragic and a very sad story. Like, it's a sad situation. Like, I couldn't imagine, but put in my place in the mother's shoes. This is devastating. Like, it has to be so freaking hard for her to have to sit here and wonder what happened to my child, what happened to my kid, what happened to my child. And you're not getting any answers. They're saying now that there's no video of this child walking into the freezer and locking herself in there. The report is saying that there's no trained surveillance on the freezer, but there's clearly videos of her walking through the kitchen where the freezer is located, where we could clearly see the freezer. So I'm not understanding where that came from, okay? And the other thing is, if these are supposed to be your friends, tell your kids to choose who they don't need to go everywhere with everybody. Everybody is not your friend. Y'all teach your kids that. Everybody is not your friend. Stop thinking everybody is your friend. Teach your kids, don't hang out with people just because they're doing something that you want to do. At the end of the day, when they get a certain age, you can't stop them from making the decisions that they're making. But checking on your kids. If you even have a feeling that something is funny, check it out or whatever. And the reason why I'm saying that is that it's sad. It's sad that it even comes down to you having to be like this. But at the end of the day, trust me, it's worth it. Check on your kids. You could be as cool as you want to be. Trust me, I know. But when it comes down to being a parent and being a mom, you have to set your standards. And you have to draw the line. And you have to make sure that you're in tune with your kids. You should know when your child is lying to you. You know what I'm saying? You should know. And people call me, overprotective or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't know what I would do if something happened to one of my children. And then on top of that, not being able to get the answers that you need. And, there's no closure in this case. There's not going to be any closure in this case for that mom's heart until there's answers. She's not getting no answers from nobody. From nobody, not even from her so-called friends that were at this party who say that they left her. Why does it take all of y'all to leave and go get the girl's stuff or whatever when she's over here drunk and drugged up and she messed up? Why would you leave her? That's what I'm saying. Teach your kids to choose their friends wisely. Learn early. Because at the end of the day, this is the type of stuff that happens. You can't trust nobody. It's too much evil going on in the world. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is teach your kids to believe in God. Teach your kids the right way. I'm not saying that everybody going to be a saint. Shit, I'm not. But I'm just saying it starts with you, parents. It does. That's what it is. It starts with you. You know, I know that there's a saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But damn, you got to start somewhere. You know, but at the end of the day, I really do hope that they find justice and they find out the truth and they figure this whole thing out, because it's a very, very sad situation. And I feel so bad for the mom and the family, you know, and all the people that are involved that really truly cared about this girl, and just anybody who has kids. Like, I can't imagine. But, you know, I'm praying. I'm praying because I'm obsessed with it. I can't lie. I'm obsessed. I check in on this case every moment I get a chance to, just to see if there's something new going on, to see if maybe they got a lead or something. But right now it's like the same stuff. It's the same stuff. But y'all got to do your research. There's a lot of funny stuff going on. Do your research. Do your research. You know. But at the end of the day, you know, people need to stop making accusations. If you're truly, genuinely trying to help out with the case and try to figure out what's going on, then keep it up. Good work. Great job. You know, but right now, you know, like I say, it's more, I'm more on a whole different level, and it's more about being like a parent and putting myself in the mom's shoes. Like, my heart goes out to you, you know, and I hope that you get the answers that you're looking for. You know, God bless. I'm praying for y'all. Bye.